Hello, Vinaka students. Today we'll be talking about lab 3.3.12 on VLAN configuration. This is your topology, switch 1, switch 2, switch 3, and PC1 to PC3, PC4 to PC6. And VLAN on a VLAN configuration. VLANs, as you can see here, some of the benefits of having VLANs, improve security, and also enhance performance, and also flexibility and scalability. So, for example, in this switch 2, you'll partition the interface. Half of the interface can access VLAN 10, and other interface from 13 to 24 can access VLAN 30. Okay? Take for example, if two departments are in the same room, like HR department and also the training department, you can partition the switch for them to access their own VLANs with assigned services, with services that are assigned to that VLANs. Okay. Addressing table, PC1 to PC6, as you can see here, 1 to 6, and your IP addressing, and also subnet masks, and the VLANs, VLAN associated with it, 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, PC 1 to 6. Okay, objectives, verify default VLAN configuration. Also, part 2, configure VLANs. Part 3, assign VLANs to ports. Okay, background. VLANs are helpful in the administration of logical groups, allowing members of a group to be easily moved, changed, or added. This activity focus on creating naming VLANs and assigning access ports to specific VLANs. View the default VLAN configuration. Okay. On switch 1, issue the command that displays all VLANs configured by default. All interfaces are assigned VLAN 1. So when you buy new switches, by default, VLAN 1 is assigned to it. So you can see here, show VLAN. By default, VLAN 1 is assigned to all ports. And also with switch 1 and also switch 3. Show VLAN. As you can see here, VLAN 1 assigned to all ports. Okay, we move on. Notice that each PC can ping with the same VLAN. Only the same VLAN you can ping each switch. PC1 can ping PC4, PC2 can ping PC5, PC3 can ping PC6. Okay, let me try. Try to ping PC4, ping 172.17.10.24. You can ping cross PC4. Okay, from PC3, you can ping PC6. Ping 172.17.30.26 within the same subnet masks. Within the same subnet mask. So 172.16.30 with /24, 23, and 26 with the same network, same subnet masks. Okay. What benefits can VLAN provide to the network? You can see in terms of security and also for segmentation and also enhanced performance and also flexibility and scalability and also cost effective and also firm management. These are some of the important things about the VLANs. Okay, configure VLANs, create and name VLANs on switch 1. Click on switch 1. Right. Configure the configure terminal. So on VLAN 10, in order for you to create VLANs, just type in VLAN and the number VLAN 10, right? With the name, you assign the name. VLAN 10 is faculty and staff, right? And VLAN 10, faculty and staff already created. Create the remaining VLANs. Need to create the VLANs too for the VLAN 20. Okay, VLAN 20. Now this VLAN 20, assign the name. Assign the name as students. Right. VLAN 30. Assign the name as guest. Right. Also VLAN 99 name. You name it in management. Also VLAN 150 for voice. Name it voice. Right. Verify the VLAN configuration, which command will only display the VLAN name, status, and associate ports on. Okay. Save the configuration. Sorry. Save the configuration and right. Show VLAN brief. See, you already created the VLANs. VLAN 10, faculty and staff. VLAN 20, students. VLAN 30, guest. VLAN 99, management. And 150 is voice. Okay, verify the VLAN configuration. Which command will only display the VLAN? So already here, show VLAN brief, and create VLANs on switch 2 and switch 3. Use the same commands on step 1 and create the name on VLANs on switch 2 and 3. Okay, go on to switch 2. Okay, now that's switch 2. Go on to switch 1. Go on to switch 2. Right. Config E. Also create the VLANs. VLAN 10 name faculty / staff. Right, VLAN 20. Name it students. Okay, VLAN 30. Guest. Name it guest. And VLAN 99. You name it management. Okay, VLAN 150. You name it voice. Right. You need to save your configuration. Show VLAN brief. Already created. You can see it here, active, right? VLAN 3, switch 3, sorry. Right. VLAN 10, name, faculty, staff, right? VLAN 20, you name it, students, VLAN 30, you name it, guests, VLAN 99, name it management, and VLAN 50, you name it, push. Right. Assign VLANs to the active port on switch 2. Configure the interface, access port, and assign the VLANs as follows. Okay, you need to save this configuration. Right. Go on to 2. Okay. Config terminal. Configure terminal. Assign VLAN on fast Ethernet 11. This one, you assigned VLAN 11. This is how you assign this port as VLAN 11, access port 11. Okay. Right, and the interface, fast Ethernet 0/11. And you tell that port to be switch port mode access. There's two different types of switch port, mode access or trunk port. But this one, you tell this fast Ethernet 11 to switch port mode access. Then you assign switch port access VLAN, assign it to VLAN 10. Right. Okay. Assign the remaining ports to the appropriate VLAN, VLAN 20 and 30. Also, this one, you assign it to VLAN 20. So, exit, interface, FA, 18, the one connected to PC2, FA 0/18. Put it switch port mode access, and access VLAN 20. Right. Exit. Assign port 06. One connected to PC3. This one 06. Assign it to mode access, switch port mode access. And assign VLAN 30. Right. END. Save the configuration. Okay. Show VLAN brief. We check. So 0/11, you assign 10, VLAN 10, and 18, you will assign it VLAN 20, and zeros as fast Ethernet 6, you assign it to 30, as you can see here. Okay, close this one. Right. Assign the voice VLAN, or that one on assign VLANs to the active port on S3, on switch 3. Yeah. Also 6, 18, and 11. You also assign the same according to your plan, according to your topology. Right, on switch 3. Switch 3. As shown in the topology, fast Ethernet 011 interface connects to a Cisco IP phone. And PC4. The IP phone contains an integrated 3-port 10 or 100 switch. One port on the phone is labeled switch and connected to F04. Another port on the phone is labeled PC and connect to the PC4. The IP phone also has an internal port that connects to the IP phone functions. The switch 3 interface must be configured to support user traffic to support using VLAN 10 and voice traffic to the IP phone using 150. So you better assign this one first. Assign VLAN to the active port on a switch 3. Okay. Configure terminal. Configure terminal. Okay, interface. This one 011 0/11 switch port mode chess switch port access VLAN 10 VLAN 10 zip you assign 18 this one send it to VLAN 20 right zip into 06 send it to VLAN 30 right the one on switch 3 okay as shown in the topology as the fast Ethernet 011 connects to a Cisco IP phone and PC4 right the IP phone contains an integrated 3-port 10/100 switch. One port on the phone is labeled switch and connects to F04, as you can see in the topology. This one. 11 here and connect to PC4. Okay. Another port on the phone is labeled PC that connects PC4. The IP phone also has internal port that connects to the IP phone functions. The switch 3 F011 must be configured to support user traffic for PC4 using VLAN 10. And voice traffic to the IP phone using VLAN 150. As you can see, it's already you already assigned it VLAN interface 11. Now we'll try to assign also VLAN 150. Okay, figure int interface FA 0/11. Sorry, and you type in MLS QoS trust course. Right, 150 150 set. Okay, verify the loss of connectivity. Previously PCs that share the same network could ping each other successfully. Study the output from the following commands on S2 and answer the following question based on our knowledge of communication between VLANs. Pay close attention to the Giga 01 port assignment. Okay. Try to ping PC4. Done. Try to ping try to ping 172.17.20.255. Sorry, 25. Done. Ping also can. Why? Because we never configure G01. G01 on the switch 2, G02 on the switch 1, and also G02. We also need to assign the VLANs. I think you can answer this one, trying ping PC1 and PC4. Although the access ports are assigned to the appropriate VLANs, were the ping successful? Explain. Why could be done to resolve this issue? You can ping each other because from this side, it's VLAN 10. You never assign this port to be a trunk port or VLAN 10, and also same as this one, and also this one, and also this one, so that they can pass the traffic from PC1 to PC4, and also from PC2 to PC5 on the same subnet. I think this one will be helpful. Thank you.